Go.
Hey guys, well, happy Monday. Hopefully you've had a good weekend and you were able to check out church on Sunday. We were talking about the reconciled church. Really briefly, reconciliation meaning a broken relationship that's restored, that comes back together to a place of peace and to a place of harmony. And we were looking at the whole idea that in the Bible, it says that when we come to the cross of Jesus, when we come into relationship with him, that we're both reconciled to God, but also reconciled to one another. That any division between us and God has been completely removed because of what Jesus has done, but also division that separates us from one another, whether that's been an argument, whether that's race, culture, background, whatever it may be, that those walls of hostility are completely and entirely eradicated. This morning, just two real simple things that I want to encourage us to do as we reflect and as we pray. The first thing is, as I said on Sunday, it just did me good looking at this subject, particularly on the subject of being reconciled to God. I really want to encourage you this morning to remember those verses where it talked about us being far from God, from his family, that we were separate from Christ, we were not citizens, therefore not benefiters from the promises of God. And I want to encourage you today, if you're a Christian, just to spend some time remembering the reality of what has been achieved on the cross of Jesus Christ. That now you are one with him, that you've been brought into this family and therefore benefit from every promise that's in the Bible, both personally and corporately as a church. Why don't you pray this morning prayers of gratitude to God for everything that he's done. The second thing I'd love you to do this morning is just to consider again what it really means to be a church that's reconciled to one another. One of the things that we want to keep encouraging at the moment with regards to church is that we get into each other's homes where appropriate, where you've got the right size family, inviting families into singles homes and singles into families homes and everything else that it means. But also, why don't we really consider this week, are there men and women, young and old in the church that are from a different background to me, different race, different culture, that I could be a bit more intentional about reaching out to and building relationship? We talked on Sunday about seeing each other's differences, about learning and accepting one another's differences, celebrating one another's differences. I want to encourage you this week to pursue that intentionally. These things won't just happen. We need to push into the reality of what has been achieved on the cross. As a people reconciled to God, reconciled to one another. These are big things, they're worth praying about, and I'd encourage you to do that this morning. God bless you, have a great week. Check out our talk tomorrow, Tuesday. Stu and I are going to be talking more into this subject. Don't forget the prayer meeting on Wednesday. God bless you, church. See you soon.